all my crispy bacon out there, guys? It is your boy, Crispy Chris, guys, and as you guys can tell from that video clip that I showed you right after my intro, guys, yes, I went to the Cub-Cardinal game where the Cubs clinched a spot in the NL Championship Series against whoever wins between the Dodgers and Mets, which is going to be played tonight as of this video going up. So, guys, I hope that the Cubs make it to the World Series, guys. It's crazy to think, but me and my girlfriend went to the Cub-Cardinal game. It was our first ever Cub-Cardinal game, and it was a great experience because I've never been to a playoff game, as you guys can tell. The Cubs have never made it this far, and I believe 2003 when they last actually won a playoff game. Yes, it's amazing and outstanding to think that the Chicago Cubs, a team that has an average age of 25, is going so deep into the playoffs this year, as of them not knowing if they were going to have a good team or not. They got a rookie coach, they got a rookie infield, pretty much everybody there is all rookies, and it kind of reminds me and motivates me to think about great things that I can do in life, especially at my age and at my prime of time on YouTube. YouTube is kind of lacking in a sense, but I just want to say that gaming is something that's going to be a huge thing here very soon. But guys, let me talk a little bit about the game. Basically, me and my girlfriend, my grandma, and my aunt, we all went up to see the game. We left my house around 12:30 and got up there around about 3 o'clock. And we got a spot at the game where, well, we didn't actually sit at the game because we weren't going to be willing to pay $180 to stand to watch the game. Like, that is crazy. We were checking on Vivid Seats and also on StubHub, different seats that we could have sat at. But we didn't really want to spend that kind of money. We just want to see the atmosphere of Chicago if they did win. So, guys, it was honestly an amazing experience. I'm going to show you guys pictures here and there. Me and my girlfriend just chilling out, hanging out, and just pictures of us. Because I kind of want to start getting her into my YouTube channel a little bit more secretly because I don't want her to know about it yet. But guys, yes, this was just a great time because it's something that you don't really get to experience all that much in your lifetime, especially with the team of the Chicago Cubs, who honestly who has been struggling for almost 100 years now. And it's crazy to think, though, that this is the year that Back to the Future, or the Professor, decided to predict that well, not really predict, but Back to the Future, the movie, said that the Cubs would win the World Series in 2015. It's astounding because the Cubs had never made it this far into the playoffs as of the year 2015. It's just crazy to think how this may be a mystical myth that can evolve to a truthful, realistic thing, because I could not imagine the producers of the different movies such as Back to the Future and things like that go back into the future, you guys know what I mean, and predict things, and not really predict things to an accurate consent, but predict things to like a central, like, it's just weird how it kind of foreshadowed to this year, because honestly we were supposed to have hoverboards, quote unquote, but still people say that we don't have hoverboards, but we do in a sense. We got the mono rovers, or the little segways that we got going. Yes, that's something that really has been crazy to me. We don't have flying cars or anything like that. Cars, but we do have a mono rover that is a sense of a hoverboard, in my opinion. It's crazy to think, though, how far, like, this movie has gone back, almost back to 1985 is when the movie was created, I believe. And that is 30 years ago, and it's crazy to think that 30 years ago they predicted that the Cubs would make it and win the World Series. I know they have not clinched a World Series spot yet, but they still have made it farther than they have in almost a very, very long time. And saying that, it's pretty strange, though, that me and my girlfriend were there to experience this. There were so many people on the streets, and it was just a crazy experience. My girlfriend honestly thought she was going to get mugged between me and another guy, because he came up and he had his fist up, and it was a black man. And I used to play soccer all the time, especially up in Chicago. I used to live up in Chicago for about 2 years or so, and I played in Chicago. And this guy, he looked very familiar to me, but I wasn't for sure, but he had his fist up like he was going to give me a fist bump. So I gave him a fist bump. He's like, "What's up, Chris?" And I was like, whoa, don't I know you? Because I just recently seen him actually back at home in the mall where I was selling like different things in the mall. And it's crazy, though, because my girlfriend thought he was honestly a straight thug, because he kind of is, which is okay with me because I really grew up with that. That's kind of the scenery that I grew up with. So it wasn't a big deal to me. So I was like, whoa, what's up, man? What's up? And everything was cool about that. We honestly made it out before a lot of the traffic, but there was a ton of people singing Go Cubs Go, and honestly, it was a great experience. Honestly, if you guys get the chance to go, if your team ever makes it to the playoffs and clinches a game winner, especially the Cubs, guys, if you guys got experiences, it would have been a lifetime memory to share with your kids and things like that, guys. So I'm glad I got to share with you guys, and I'm glad you guys did enjoy this. So make sure to drop that like. Let's go Cubs, and sing it for me now. Go Cubs, go. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Once, it is crazy. At first, I figured that you had no regeneration, health,